Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some kind of bad PlayStation 5 restock news when it comes to retailers on their expected restock dates and a few other things mixed on in as well. And I just kind of figured I want to go and talk about this stuff because it's overall very intriguing, but also I think good for all of us to be kind of aware on how they're going to be doing the stock, when the stock's going to be kind of popping back on up, and overall, kind of just everything that's going on with the PlayStation 5 restocks. As I mentioned, we have a few retailers going to be talking about too as well throughout this video. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well as make sure you guys are subscribed for the ongoing PS5 giveaway. As well, we also did go get a PS5 earlier on yesterday, which we'll probably be doing our next giveaway mixed in with that as well. We also do have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc in digital, the Twitter if you guys want to follow for restock news, the Twitch stream to hang on out, and of course the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. Let's go actually dive into this video itself. So as I mentioned, some pretty bad news when it comes to the PlayStation 5 restocks. Now, this video is going to be pertaining to the actual UK, but there's a big reason why we're mentioning this, and also mentioning how this kind of will affect up the American PS5 restocks, as well as Canada and everything else. So there is a reason for you guys, if you guys are randomly American, to stop down over here. I don't know why I said randomly American, but there's a big reason why I'm bringing this stuff on up, because major retailers in the UK also have access to the same stock as probably the American people. You guys will probably get it. I'm sure you guys have brains. You guys can kind of get the correlation between the two. But we actually have, like I said, some kind of bad news kind of diving on in. So we're going to have an article. I'm going to show you guys the article, but there's a reason why. I'm just using that as kind of like a somewhat basis point. So if you guys actually just on the lookout over here, we have some kind of bad, gloomy titles. But I want to go and preface this before we actually go and dive on in. Don't get depressed. We're going to keep on getting restocks. I usually try to keep more of a positive twist to these types of videos, even though doom and gloom, I guess the clicks is dumb, but just letting you guys know, we even had a restock as of yesterday. We've also have Amazon has stock for a while. Like, we're going to have some big restocks. We have walk-in news, etc. So while it may be kind of bad news, or maybe bad news for the UK, typically, I mean, if we just wait an extra week or two, it's fine. Like, it's okay. But basically, we've actually had some stuff on over here, or for basically people saying, hey, a lot of PS5 restocks in the UK are going to be delayed until May. Which is kind of funny because, well, the UK kind of needs more stock too. Same with like India, etc. But basically 5 months into the PS5 life cycle, and the console remains just as tricky to get its hold of as it was at launch. Now, I'm more so surprised that the PS5's been out for that long. This basically means I've been making daily videos, or like 5 videos a day for like 5 months. Supply hasn't even come close to matching the overwhelming demand for the machine. While many gamers who missed on the pre-ordering the console may have assumed, with time, the restock issues plaguing the Sony's next-generation machine would dissipate, unfortunately, according to a number of retailers, it seems that stock is actually expected to get less frequent in the coming weeks. So we kind of touched on this a little bit in some of my videos before, and we think a lot of this does kind of come back to the Suez Canal. And even as we kind of have more of a positive twist for all this, we did also see that stock, while it may be slightly delayed for like maybe like an extra 1 to 3 weeks or so, they were also working at a higher percentage of like normal usage going on. So even if there's a little bit of a delay that we've had for the past 2 weeks, like so what's a good word for it? We're pretty much already affected by this delay. Like, we're already living it. So it's not like it's happening starting tomorrow. It happened 2 weeks ago, and now we're slowly kind of working out of it. So don't be too discouraged and all that stuff. I got you guys. But basically, some kind of interesting things to kind of note for all of this stuff is some of the big restocks, like retailers up in the UK, are now actually saying like their next expected dates. So as you guys probably know, when it comes to all these restocks, we don't usually get too much of an advance. Like, we usually know about maybe that week. But even some places like Smyth, which is just basically like, imagine like a Walmart for the UK, they actually even have it on their website. Out of stock, expected in stock, May 2021. So that's another like 2 weeks from now, which in all retrospect is really not that far. But we were actually expecting a lot more restocks because we saw a lot of really good positive news of like actual PlayStation 5 consoles arriving in the UK, and a lot of major big retailers being like, hey, we're going to get stock soon. We're going to be selling stock soon. Be on the lookout. We also did see the kind of same thing too as well with Game, where Game also kind of like delayed on out their actual consoles too as well. Like I said, it's basically like the equivalent of like a Target and Walmart for comparison. So let you guys know that actually it looks like May is like the next major more so restock for the UK. But also, once again, on a nice positive twist, even though it is kind of bad news for the UK, and also probably a little bit for America too, because it does correlate with us a little bit. Don't forget that we've had a lot of big restocks already happen, and also stock has been sitting around, same with like even Best Buy, etc. But as well, I think also don't forget that America's kind of Sony's golden boy, and they put a lot of consoles here in America. So even if like you guys have like a clickbait title like this, we'll probably keep on getting a lot of consoles. But basically kind of have a little bit more of the confirmation. The PlayStation 5 Stock Alert UK, which is probably one of the most consistent one for the UK, if anything, spotted that the Smyth store has updated its PlayStation 5 listing page with a message claiming that the PS5 won't be in stock until May. Just kind of have that stuff over there. And a lot of people are kind of also saying too as well that most of these people are basically kind of pushed back for like 2 to 3 weeks, which I do think may happen a little bit for America. But as I mentioned, we're already kind of living that as well. And also the situation gets even bleaker when you look at Game. The UK's biggest gaming retailer is warning customers that it doesn't expect to have any more bundles until May 27th. Once again, I'm a little bit happy that we're American, but for the UK boys out there, because I know I got a few UK boys out here, that is not fun news to go in here. So restocks may not be until the final few days of the month. And here is basically all the confirmation stuff on over here where it has the pre-order. Here's all the bundles they have. This is, just imagine this is like a GameStop pretty much. But basically you guys can go and see their release date is expected on the 27th. Now sometimes websites do a little bit earlier as well, so it's not all 100% doom and gloom, but it's a little bit on the sad boy note either way. The lengthy stock drought is almost certainly due to Sony's inability to manufacture the consoles quick enough, thanks to the current global storage of computing chips. If anything, this chip crisis is predicted to get worse, which is always not fun. But once again, I'm gonna try to keep positive notes on this. We do see Sony keep on making more consoles. They're gonna keep on working towards more stuff. And every single person that gets one is less competition for you guys. And there's still going to be drops going on too as well. Like usually the doom and gloom gets more clicks, so these people want to go a little extra doom and gloom. But it's also kind of good to know that might be a little bit more on the drier side the next 1 or 2 weeks, give or take. So I'll let you guys know on that one. Another 6 or so weeks before another PS5 restock would come as a particular kick in the teeth, as over in the United States, hey, that's us, boys, gamers are enjoying something of a resurgence of stock, which is kind of actually true. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, don't be too down on the dumps, with multiple retailers, including GameStop and the Sony Direct, restocking this console just this week. However, stock doesn't seem to be trickling through the UK retailers, which is kind of sad news, but we also are kind of seeing a bit more of the smaller side. If you guys go and see even Walmart only had 2 waves over the 6. GameStop drop actually went kind of quick-ish as well, and same with the PS Directs. So while like we still are getting stock, which is great and good for us, it is still kind of things for the UK, and I wish they'd get more consoles in general, but also it kind of also shows that some of the stock's a bit more on the lower end as well. Like we're still waiting for Target to drop, Best Buy and all that stuff too as well. We've been watching a lot for all those, and they did have at least a few weeks kind of spread on in and the mixture of that stuff as well. But also here's even a reason to be optimistic, which I always like when articles at least include this. While the current PS5 stock forecast looks on the surface to be rather bleak, looking at the situation glass half full, we can predict that we might see stock before late May. Kind of what I'm saying is that sometimes these stores will have the prediction dates even earlier to kind of save face, but they typically will have a little bit like, 2-3 weeks earlier either way. Firstly, previous warnings of a lengthy stock delay from both Smyth's Toys and Game have proven to be unfounded, and both retailers have restocked earlier than expected in the past. So very good. No stock till May could be a worst case scenario that doesn't actually come to pass. Furthermore, Amazon EU sites have dropped stock for both the PS5 and Xbox Series X in recent days, but still not here in America. Keep checking the links down below. It's going to drop at some point. Dude, this Amazon PS5 has just been debating everyone here for the PS5 restock community for so long. We actually have been seeing, restocks, yeah, like they said, for in the UK. And also a lot have been like Italy and Germany, etc., which is awesome. Typically, when a European branch of Amazon has restocked, the UK isn't far behind. I keep on saying that too as well, and kind of same with America, besides I guess the last time. Specialty retailers like Smyth's Toys and Game could be sitting out the next month or so because retailing behemoths like Amazon are being prioritized, which would also maybe make sense. So maybe it's on the reverse for us here in America, or maybe Amazon does not know how to really deal with scalpers, which is kind of true. Whenever there's like an Amazon drop, a lot of them are also scalped. And then also maybe Sony's more so trying to go focus on things like Target, Best Buy, GameStop, etc. that actually do have good anti-bot and anti-scalping measures, or even Walmart, funny enough. So maybe Sony themselves are deciding, hey, we want to put more stock towards, like, say, Amazon for the UK, because maybe they just need to get stock out anywhere, and then versus maybe the opposite for America. It's a little bit of a speculation, but yeah, so that's kind of cool stuff over here. Of course, whatever happens stock-wise in a couple of weeks, if you keep tabs on where to buy the PS5, you'll know where to go. So basically, very, very kind of bad news when it comes to the UK, because you guys are seeing all these kind of delays. Same thing with some of us here in America. We've been seeing a little bit of delays. So not fun, not really fun stuff to kind of go and see. But overall, at least it is kind of on the nice side that we are still seeing stock moving, still seeing stock grooving, and people actually getting restock consoles. Like, yeah, even sent the article, and just for us, we had Walmart, we had GameStop, we had a few other places mixed on in throughout this week, which has been very nice. We've been getting consistent, confirmed restocks, which to me, I just like you guys getting your consoles. It's great. So it is a little bit more on the sad doom and gloom on this. So hopefully this will also not affect us in America. I'm not 100% sure if it will, but we have been seeing lower stocks. So maybe it is a small indicator. But as I mentioned, we are currently living through this. So it's not like it's going to start like as of tomorrow, we're not going to have any restocks. It's been more so like ever since 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a little bit more of that dry period. But now we're kind of coming on out of it, as well with like the PS4X having restocks, Walmart having restocks, GameStop having restocks. So a little bit of the doom and gloom, so kind of be aware of stuff that might be kind of going on. But at the same time as well, we have some good potentials, and we have still been seeing drops. UK might be a little more on the drier side though, but us, at least in America, we still been getting stuff. But I just want everyone to have consoles. So ideally, maybe in like a few weeks, I can be like, boys, biggest restock I've ever seen. And then hopefully everyone gets a lot of consoles out there. But I just want to give you guys up on the news for all this stuff to kind of keep you guys up to date. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Definitely leave your thoughts down below. Would love to go and hear it. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, or be subscribed for the PS5 giveaway. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream linked down below as well. The Weeble, sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100, and you guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. And just thank you guys all so much for watching, for hanging, for chilling. As always, the sell link's linked down below, and I'll see you guys up on the next one, and hopefully get more consoles faster than May. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys up until, well, I guess later on today. Hey, we'll have more videos up for that. Love you guys.